Yo, what's up guys? It's me again, Philly Flex, and I'm back with another video. Last week I showed you my developing process, so how I develop black and white film. And so I thought this week I show you how I scan my film. But I don't show you how I scan my black and white film, because that's easy. So I want to show you how I scan my color negative film, because many people, me included, have issues with color negative film, with the scanning process, and with getting the colors right, because it's really difficult just from scanning to get the colors how they should be or how you want them to be. So basically I have my Epson 4990, which is a really basic model. So I think I got it for 50 euros 6 or 7 years ago. I have to say, for medium format I'm satisfied with the results. For 35 millimeters I use my Plustek 7200. But I want to show you how I scan my medium format color film with my Epson. For this reason, I show you some more photos of my workers series I'm working on. Like I said, I don't have any video material about it, so I think it's a good way to show it to you in this way. Basically what I do is I scan the negatives with the film holder that comes with the scanner. So, and usually I use Epson Scan, or here on my Mac I use the default scanning software. It really doesn't matter, because it's really hard to get the right colors in your scanning software. So what I do, and what many people do, is I scan the negatives as positives. And so I have, of course, not a color correct image. And I scan it without any corrections, so really without any color or brightness correction, whatever. And then, and it's important that you scan these images. The output file has to be a TIFF file, not a JPEG, or it could be also a RAW file for that reason. And then I open the files in Lightroom, and I convert them with Negative Lab Pro. And I really have to say, there are other softwares. For example, I made also good experiences with Grain to Pixel, which is free software for Adobe Photoshop. Instead, Negative Lab Pro is not free. It is, I think it's around $100. So it's kind of expensive, but you get, for my experience and for my taste, the best results. And I haven't found any other software plugin that gives me the same results. You can also download a test version and use it for 12 photos. This is what I'm doing right now. And so you can see if you're happy with the results. So like I said, I pull up the images in Lightroom and I don't do any color correction. There are some people that make a white balance on the negative border, but I tried it with and without and I can't see any difference, so I'm not doing it. I just crop out the borders and then let the thing do its thing. I don't know. Here below you have this option to have neutral, or you have a few options. I usually stick with warming, and it adds a little bit of magenta, and I usually really like the colors. And sometimes I pull down the highlights a little bit and the shadows up if the contrast is too high. If it's already not a high contrast scene, I maybe also leave it as it is. For my dust removal, I usually use Photoshop, It's better for the dust removal in my experience. And then also in Photoshop, I do the sharpening if it's necessary. Usually with medium format, especially 6x7, it is not necessary, but still I do it. So I use smart sharpening, which is, I think, a little bit better than the normal sharpening filter. But again, on medium format, the difference is not really that much. On 35 millimeters, the difference is kind of high. So there, I really recommend you to use the smart sharpening filter. And yeah, that's it. And I don't know what else to say. It's kind of easy.